know it's Thursday. I think it's 3:28, not positive. I've been complaining ever since I was young about how little they pay the workers. Somehow, Daddy arranged this, and I am incredibly grateful. I say that every day, not just to the camera as well. I say it every day. Thank you so much, Daddy. I mean, I did everything he asked. I wish it could be for everybody that they could have something like this, but it doesn't happen that often. A whole lot of pieces had to fall into place at the exact right time to get that done. And I had to do my own thing because Diane was even wanting to move into a freaking trailer to get away from the city. That would have been an idiot move. I wasn't going to leave. The only way I leave this place is safe, at least financially. The city is not safe. But financially safe it was. They still found ways to steal from you, the city and the people who didn't have anything to live there. But to live anywhere else was, God, they want so much fucking money. God, where the hell's it all coming from? So I thought I had some bad days at West Lawn. I have never had bad days financially like I'm having in fucking St. Lawrence. Monday I made $24 for 7.5 hours. $24. Today, Thursday, I made $21. It's better than Monday actually because I only worked for 3.5 hours. I had 8 runs and 5 stiffs. When you only get 8 runs, you can't afford 1 stiff. 5 of them, and you're working for nothing. Not quite, but I mean, with the way those who can are charging, it's crazy. I'm seeing it actually, probably because everything's coming from China. And the price of items, but if you don't have anything left after rent and utilities and taxes for the working class ain't that much, but they still keep wanting more, especially localities. The federal government doesn't tax the working class very much. If you're only making $7 an hour, which is minimum wage now, $7.15, you don't get taxed much. They don't get much out of you. You don't get much out of the rich either. They get most of their income from the middle class. That was on the TV, so that's why I'm saying it. And I'm just blown away that I can put in time and make so little. I could be working a job without tips, which is even worse. But I mean, still, as a pizza driver, I never made that little in one night or one day in that amount of time. When I worked at Domino's for 6 months, I'd end up with 25 to 30 runs and I'd make $60. That's half stiffs, which is basically what I had today. But couldn't wait to get away from that either. Should never left West Lawn. Paul won't take me back, and the female manager up at Domino's up the road, if your hair is long, you don't work for me. I don't have enough hair to put it up right now. I put it up, then she can't see it. This is a bitchin' day, basically. I ain't gonna say nothing. It's just a diary entry. Yesterday I had one that actually had value. It wasn't just a bitching session. Some old guy, 70 years old. You know he's on Social Security if he's 70. Really, well, to me, a really nice pickup truck. It's like, oh, minimum wage is like 10 something an hour, isn't it? No, it's 7. He was hoping that I was selling the Insight. Eyeing that critter up. Am I going to get dead cheap? No. It's had and has big problems, but hopefully I'll get some of them solved. It's the last thing I have from my good days when I was a manager. I worked for 10 years to get that. Watched a lot of other people fail. Couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting the chance. Probably the long hair, and if they check my records, which they can do very easily now, I mean, I never did finish high school. That means I'm stupid. Nope. It just means I didn't think what they were trying to teach me had any value for what I wanted to do. All I was getting out of it was the Boy's Rule. If you got money, you got money. You don't, you don't. I wasn't into anything beyond general math. I have a very big mentality. I can see a lot, etc., etc. But if it ain't on paper, it isn't. Unless you can do it some other way. I'm still supposed to look into this energy electric program where you can make money by signing up people to buy their electric through them. I've been watching it for almost 5 months. Whenever I get around to it, it's going to be a good thing, I hope. I really need to get some sort of income that isn't revolving around how little they pay to work. Not to watch, not to manage, but to work. Oh, and the way you gotta prove it, you know. Whatever, I'm just bitching, I'm allowed to do that. I suppose I should cut out. I don't really have a lot to say. Just bitching because that's how I'm feeling right now.